Hey, what's up, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Rico, aka Rockstar here, back with another video. And as you guys may already be able to tell, today we're going to be doing a first official look at the broker Quotex. So it's a brand new binary options broker. I've been hearing so much about this broker and it hasn't been bad things, and that's what really kind of drew me into, number one, wanting to give them a shot, but number two, even making this video, because for the last few weeks my comments have been flooded with people asking me, is Quotex a good broker? Do you have a Quotex account? Should I make a Quotex account? Have you ever withdrawn through Quotex? And to answer those questions, I really can't answer the questions unless I actually get on the platform and try it out for myself, and that's kind of what we're going to be doing in this video. Now, Quotex is a fairly new broker. It's been around for a while, honestly, but it's one of the newer ones, one of the newer binary options brokers that are just starting to get some more light, especially here in the US. From what I understand and what I hear is that they're actually looking for new US users. So they're looking to kind of expand in the United States a little bit more and really grow in that sector. I actually have a good friend of mine who is a full-time trader. That's literally all he does is trade, and we kind of got him onto the binary options wave. But since then, he's been trading binary options and has been absolutely crushing it. Now, he actually started off falling in love with pocket option, and a few months after decided to switch over to Quotex, and he actually started to tell me about Quotex. But because I've never actually heard of the broker myself, I didn't know anything about them, I kind of just brushed it off. As you guys know, I trade personally on FOREX, and some of my newer students I put on pocket option for the free demo account. So when he brought Quotex to me, first of all, I didn't really like the website name, to be honest with you. Quotex.io. It didn't seem official to me, right? And when it comes to money, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to money, I am a skeptical person. I don't like to play with my money. I don't like people playing with my money. So when he brought the Quotex.io to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay on the FOREX.com wave. You know what I'm saying? So I was super close-minded to it. And this was literally at the beginning of 2021. I believe maybe towards the end of 2020, actually, that he told me about this broker. But recently I have been getting slammed. It's growing like crazy. Obviously, I wasn't one of the catalysts to the broker, but I'm also not going to be the ones that miss the wave if this broker actually is popping. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the inside of the actual Quotex platform, my first looks as well as some of your first looks, just to see how clean and official this site actually is. So this is the very first page that you get to when you go ahead and you go to the Quotex website. By the way, if you guys don't already have an account or whatever the case may be, go down to the description below. People ask me all the time which brokers I use. All of my links are going to be in the description, so make sure you check that out. I'll have a Quotex link in here as well, so you guys don't have to type it out. Just click the link and you will be good to go. So the first thing that I see when I come to this page, we see some text here. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person, I always look at the small text first, right? The big text is cool, that's what draws you in, but I'm trying to see what the small text says, because there's usually a reason why the text is small. I see here free practice, which means that obviously they offer a free demo account. So if you guys want to practice or open a free demo account, obviously they have that here. And 24/7 support. Now this is very big in my opinion. 24/7 support is very big because with binary options brokers, especially because most of them are not regulated in the United States, people want to know that they're secure. And the next best wave, right? The next best thing to look towards is customer support. If the customer support is trash and you have issues with the broker, if you're already skeptical with the broker and customer support is not the best, well, the first thing that's going to come to your mind is they're trying to steal my money. This thing is a scam, right? So 24/7 support is always a good thing, because you know that no matter what, if something is going on, you know that obviously they're always there to answer you or provide you with some kind of solution. So I'm going to be testing out their customer support as well, just to see how fast they reply. So I see some payment methods here. I'm guessing this is the deposit/withdrawal methods that you can use. I always deposit and withdraw with Bitcoin anyway, so I'm not really too worried about that. Here's a little quiz for you guys right here, right? Let's do this, right? Where do you guys think the market is going to go next? Obviously, we got some higher highs. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to predict the market's in an uptrend, right? So let's see if we make some money. Boom, and we made $124. Start trading in 3 steps: sign up, practice, deposit, and trade. That's actually a very good system that they have there. Sign up, practice on a free demo account, and once you get it down, deposit some money and start trading. I would recommend the same thing to all of you here. All right, so all in all, the homepage looks pretty legit. Nothing, I would say nothing too crazy. But it's also not complicated at the same time. Let's look at the actual inside of the platform. So this is actually my logged in account. I didn't fund any money into this broker yet. So this is obviously a demo account. I do want to point out that when I did log in, I don't know if this is something that happens every single time. If it is, it's pretty cool because it kind of substitutes the two-factor, the two-factor authentication, which is just more added security to your account. But when I logged in, it emailed me a PIN code, and then I had to verify the PIN code to be able to log in. So if that's something that happens every single time you log in, I would say that's pretty cool. It makes me feel a little bit more secure about my account and the money in my account. Now, right off the bat, logging into here, this looks kind of like, to me, this looks like, what's it called? That broker, IQ Options. Wait, is it IQ? Yeah, IQ Options. So IQ Options is a pretty big broker, binary options broker, very well known in the binary options space. This kind of reminds me of the layout of IQ Options, also Pocket Options too. So it's super clean in my opinion. I like the way that this looks. I don't see any problems with it. Obviously, right off the bat, we do have an option of a candlestick chart here, which not too many binary options brokers offer. It's usually just the area chart. So this plus sign right here, okay, in the top left corner, this will pull up all of your pairs, your currency pairs. From what I see, there are two different payouts. All right, there's two different payouts. So, okay, cool. So this is actually pretty cool. So number one, the payouts look pretty good. Everything, we have a good set amount that are above 70% and some that are above 80%, which is typically what I look to trade, all above 70%. All these are good. We got a good amount of currencies that are above 70%. Now, right next to that, all right, I do see something here. It says rev from 1 minute, rev from 5 minutes. So what I'm assuming is that there's different payouts depending on the time that you're actually, or the expiration of an actual trade. So let's go ahead and test this theory out real quick. Let's go to Euro USD. Okay, so we see here Euro USD on a 1 minute time frame is paying out 81%. 5 minute time frame is paying out 87%. So a $10 position, we see here the total payout is going to be $18.10, which is essentially 81% payout. So if I bump it up to 3 minutes, it's still on the 81% mark. Let me try 5 minutes. So I went to the 5 minute time frame and we confirmed the theory. The percentage went up significantly. So this is actually an 86% payout right now for Euro USD. So I guess based on the time, for all of you 1 minute traders, super fast hyper scalpers, obviously they're going to give you a lower payout percentage because you're going to be placing more trades in a shorter period of time. But if you're open to doing a little bit more of a longer term trade, they give you a higher percentage, which is pretty cool. Another thing that I've noticed is actually pretty dope is this is kind of like a currency strength meter in a way, because it tells you how that currency did in the last 24 hours. So we have the 24-hour reading right here, and you can literally change it to change the order to put it either up, down, whatever the case may be. But it will show you what those currency pairs have done in the last 24 hours. So for example, Euro NZD in the last 24 hours has increased over 1%. So we got a 1.7% increase on Euro NZD, which means Euro NZD has been moving up in the last 24 hours. So just go off of that alone, just based off of that alone, I think it'll be pretty safe to say that if we're going up, if the markets are pushing up on Euro NZD, then what? We should be looking for buys on Euro NZD. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be a feature that's going to be super accurate and that everyone should be using, but I think that's pretty cool. You can also change the order based on the percentage payout. So let's say I'm only looking to trade the highest payouts for, let's just say, the 1 to the 4 minute time frame. I'll just come to the 1 minute payout right here, and I can change it from high to low. And that'll make my life so much easier. So that's already a feature that I absolutely love. I'm definitely gonna be using that if I get onto this broker. All right, let's move on over to this right here. At the very top, from what I see, you can add favorites. I'm guessing that's what this is. So if you guys want to keep, or if you have a set, maybe a set currency pair that you trade and you know you only trade those pairs, I usually try to keep it between like 5 at most, right? 5 to 6 at most. I'm guessing you can add them to your favorites. Let me see if I put a star here. Okay, so I stand corrected. That's not the favorites button. I have no idea what the favorites button actually does. But what I do see is that you can add pairs to the top simply by clicking them. And then once you have them up here, if you want to keep them here, there's a button right here to pin it to the top. So I could pin these to the top and they'll always be there. Now, as I was talking to you guys just now and checking out the currency pairs, I saw this little blue line right here, and I'm actually on my laptop. I don't have my whole setup here in Florida yet, but I'm on my laptop and I see these blue words and I'm like, what does this say? So if you look really closely, you can see right here, it says pair information. Now, at first I had no idea what this was, but it's common sense. If I'm on GBP, JPY right now, and I click pair information, this is fire. It actually tells me all the information. The session change, obviously we know there's 4 sessions in a day. It tells me where this currency has moved in the last session, right? The current price that it's at, current profits that you can make, expiration time, 1 minute to 4 hours. This is game changer. I don't think I've ever seen this on a binary options platform before. Quotex is really taking things to the next level. Holy shit. Now we're pretty deep into this video and I don't even think we've gone over a quarter of the features that this broker has, but I'm already excited to go ahead and give this a shot. So I'm definitely gonna be funding this broker today. All right, so let's move to the bottom of the screen. We have here your typical, what is this, a drawing tool. So this looks pretty organized. So this is pretty cool. So if you do your markups and your analysis and stuff like that on the actual broker, this broker does allow you to do that with obviously tools. So let's look at some of the tools we have. Okay, so we have the ARC here. This will be good for, let me see if I can flip it. Yep, this will be good for teacups, right? If you're trading teacups, right? So a nice inverted teacup right here, which means what? Markets will be pushing up. As you guys can see, it is pushing up. We got the ARC tool. We got cross lines. Okay. That'll be good for identifying entry points. We got horizontal lines, vertical lines, parabolic. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of tools that you can use here. I'm not gonna go through all of them, obviously. We're on the candlestick chart, so I'm assuming this changes. Yeah, so this will change the candle time. All right, so this is the 5-minute time frame. We can go as low as the 5-second time frame, which is insane. As a matter of fact, we have a strategy that's coming out pretty soon that actually does markups and analysis on the 5 and 15 second, which is crazy. So stay tuned for that. So you can change your actual charts from candles to area to bars to Heikinashi, which I love Heikinashis, by the way. Cool, interface is looking fire, so far so good. And then we have our indicators. So I could be wrong, but already our indicator list looks pretty deep. It actually looks like they might have more than pocket option. If not more, it does look a little bit more organized at least. Go ahead and put my Bollinger Bands, because I like my Bollinger Bands. Okay, so you can edit your indicators here. Middle band, I like to keep my middle band bright. So we're gonna put it like that, make it nice and thin. Okay, cool. So this would be my typical Bollinger Band. This is how I use it. The one thing I don't like about this, and just being honest review here, is that I cannot remove the background. I don't like to have the background of my Bollinger Bands. Usually there's an option to change the transparency of the actual background to make it either really light or to just take it off in general. So Quotex, if you're watching this, hopefully you guys, I mean, it's a simple feature, but I just don't like, I feel like the background of the Bollinger Bands kind of overshadows my actual candles, my actual chart. Other than that, indicators looking good. All right, so moving over to the right side of the screen. Okay, first things first, button up here, I'm gonna hide everything. I don't want you guys to see my account information. It's a little invasive of privacy. So you got your live account and your demo account. I don't have anything in the live account, so there's nothing to worry about there. Let's move on over to the demo account. So this is actually pretty cool. So on your demo account, you can actually customize the amount of money that you have in your demo. Now, the reason why I like this like a lot is because yes, you can top off with a lot of money and just go crazy on it. But I like this a lot because I always tell my students that when you're practicing, you should be practicing with a similar amount of money that you would typically put in your actual live account as well. Why? Because we know trading is mindset, right? So you don't want to develop the winning mindset of someone that has $5,000 to $10,000 in their account when you're only able to deposit $50 yourself. You want to be able to develop the strategy and a trading plan of an account balance that's going to be obviously pretty close to what it is that you're going to be putting in yourself. So right here, I can literally put, like, some of you may only have $50 to put in your live account. Well, guess what? You can start a $50 demo account. Wow, that's fire. So we got our expirations right here, everywhere from 1 minute to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and 4 hours. So up to 4 hour positions, and you can change it from time of expiration to the actual like physical time of day just by clicking the blue button that says switch time. Oh, what? Wow, this is next level. Okay, this is probably the best feature I've seen on a binary options broker. And I'm not just hyping it up, right? In your actual position size, you can put a dollar amount like most people do, but this is next level. Holy crap. If you click the switch button right here, it changes it to percentage, which is absolute game changer because we all know that binary options is based off of percentages. Most people fail because they're only focused on the dollar amount, not the percentage. So now let's just say you have a 5% a day compounding strategy based off of your current account balance. If you know you want to do 5% a day, I could change my positions to maybe 2% per position, and it automatically calculates that for you. It tells you your position at a $100 account, your position should be a $2 position. It's a $2 position, which is 2%, and your payout is going to be $3.30. If you guys are a part of the Next Gen organization, or if you plan to join the Next Gen organization, I would highly recommend this right here. This is insane. So it automatically does the percentages for you. I think I'm sold just off of that alone. So obviously we have the buy and the sell button, which here they simplify it. They make it up and down. So I'm gonna do a few sells right now just to see how it looks on the sell. So as I placed it, you guys heard that little noise. It's that boo boo. All right, so we know that's the sell noise that it makes. It'll tell you the amount of trades that you have open. It'll give you if you're in profit or what you're up right now, if you're up. Then it also gives you the amount that you invested into this trade. So you click the actual position itself, it gives you all the information for the trade, including the time that you place the position as well, which is pretty cool. When I like to trade on the area. It's a little bit easier to see whether I'm in profit or not. This is how the area chart will look. Obviously, the beginning will be the opening of the position, and this right here will be the end of the position. About to clear in 2, 1. All right, so a weird little noise there. That was a very weird noise that we had there for the clear, but hey, we did clear. And this is the actual trade. Oh, this is trade history. Okay, this is pretty dope. So, wow, okay, yo. All right, this is another thing that I'm excited about. Okay, so I'm the type of person that sometimes I place trades and I walk away, or it's a longer position and I don't stay on the chart to watch it. This actually shows you the entire length or history of the trade and where you cleared at, which is pretty cool because sometimes we get spiked out or we're like, yo, how the hell did we not clear that trade? It'll actually show you. So that's pretty dope. All right, so I guess that's pretty much it. You know, we're gonna wrap it up right there. I kind of seen everything that I needed to see, and hopefully you guys feel the same way in terms of making a decision of whether or not you want to try Quotex out. If you do, link down in the description below. I'm definitely going to be funding an account today because I want to try this broker out for myself, not just take a look at it, but actually see how it trades, because we know sometimes brokers can be a little bit iffy, right? But I'm going to try this out, and hopefully you guys will see some more videos from me in the future geared specifically towards this. I know I've done a lot of pocket option videos, I've done a lot of FOREX videos, but now I'm going to try out this Quotex platform. So far from what I see, I like what I see. The only thing that's missing from this platform is the rollover feature, which I heard that they are actually working on adding rollover to this broker. And if they do, I'm telling you right now, this broker is going to be a force to reckon with. As long as their deposits and their withdrawals are good, as long as their customer support is good, if they add rollovers to this platform, it is going to absolutely dominate in the binary option space, especially in the United States. So definitely looking forward to that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you Hulk smash the like button for me. It helps my channel grow, and it also shows the YouTube algorithm that people are actually plugged in and enjoying my content, which in turn keeps me around and making more free, valuable content for all of you viewers here to enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. As always, this is your boy Rico, aka Rockstar. I'm out. Peace.
I feel just like a rock star.
To stay in tune with everything RockStarrFX, including coaching and one-on-one mentorship, make sure you join my personal Telegram group down in the description below at Teach Me to Trade. And if you haven't already done so, add me on Instagram as well at RockStarrFX.